You know, when it comes to one's own health, it's okay to take a selfish day to help yourself out. How's it going, people of YouTube? Your boy Rudy's back in the building. Today marks the fourth day of the 12 Days of Anime. Yes, sir, this list is coming along quite nicely. But I digress. Let's dive right on into this bag of goodies and pull the next gift to see what my lovely wife has brought me. On the fourth day of the 12 Days of Anime, my true love, Yor, gave to me a selfish prayer from the movie Weathering with You. Weathering with You is a great movie. I highly recommend you check it out. But it it kind of tells the story of a Japanese legend involving the weather, meaning that a young maiden prays to the water to the water gods for the sun to come, and that's exactly what you have in Weathering with You. Hina is the sun girl. She meets this young runaway boy named Hadoka, and through their misadventures, trying to figure out how this one person stop the sun. Stop the rain. That's always been constantly falling on Tokyo. They try to, you know, find it, but they eventually do meet. But here's the funny thing: he unknowingly asked her to pray for sun for pretty much everyone, to make sure they have a great day and kind of stop the rain, even for just a little bit. But unknowingly, that he's been kind of pushing her to her demise. Yeah, that's part of the legend. The sun girl has to be sacrificed. When he goes to the when he finds the old the Tyler Tadayori Gate, um, to he eventually follows it to the Tadayori Gates, and he crosses over to the world in the clouds, and finds himself in a strange world with creatures big and small, and he eventually got rescued her, but the cost of continual rain. But he knows she's been praying for a lot of people, and it's good to pray for other people. Um, but every once in a while, you gotta you gotta stop worrying about other people and take care of yourself. When they were literally coming back to Earth, he asked her what did she want, and she wanted to be with her brother and her friend, a normal life. And so he asked her to pray for that. Doesn't matter what will happen, they'll deal with it as they come. And I can understand what she's going through, because she's like a 15-year-old girl that has her whole life ahead of her. It be sad, and it was sad not only her friend Hadoka but also her brother too, or sister, one or two. I don't remember. I can't. I think it's her brother, but I'm not sure. Don't make any assumptions. But yeah, eventually the Tokyo did go back to what it used to be, basically a flooded plain, port city. It was you, you know that was a high cost. It was still kind of worth it in the end because. But I'll leave that to your own discretion. Like, do the ends justify the means? I think to prevent, you know, sacrificing one's own life to enjoy yours, it can be worth it in the end. But that's just my opinion. And sometimes even I don't know what's. Sometimes I don't know what's right and wrong. What seems right, because what seems right on paper could be taken out of context and be construed as wrong, and vice versa. Was absolutely wrong in context could be deemed as right. But I've rambled enough about that. Thank you all so much for joining me on the fourth day anime, which we now turn the page to chapter 5. Tune in tomorrow for the 5th day of the 12 days of anime, and to see what my lovely waifu has brought in us. Until then, ladies and gentlemen, I'm Rudy Verdon. You stay salty out there.